like them. It sucks me out and think like them.
This is the mess that I'm trying to eliminate with my charging station. And this is a cabinet that I got at Nudie or someplace, but I only paid $3 for it. So I'm just going to turn this into a charging station, and it fits right in this spot in my kitchen. And guys, don't let these power tools intimidate you, because yeah, there's a learning curve on them, but most of them are pretty easy to get control of, and drills especially. And don't kid yourself by saying, oh, I'm just going to get me a small one to start. Go get the bad boy right from the beginning. Okay, girls? Okay, this is what you call, it's a hole saw. And you put this on your drill, and you just put it in here like you would your drill bits. And just stick it right in there, and then chuck it tight, just like you would a drill bit. See, now it gets tight, and it's not going to go nowhere. Okay, then you're going to come over here. Let me see if I can get this a better angle on this. Okay, see, here's where your shelves are. Now, I want my holes just right above the shelves. So it's really easy to mark. You just mark it back here where you want your hole to be. And I'm going to do one for each one. And this comes around about right here. And they don't have to be perfect because you're just going to be running cords through. And you just make it as close to the area as you want. But you also remember, you have to leave room for you to hook in your power. And I'll show you real quick where that's going to be. So I have one of these, and I'm just going to mount it right here on the back. So I'll have plenty of room. So I'm just going to go out on back and saw these holes. See, this may take a little while, but you don't need to be afraid. You just screw it like you would anything else, and it does take a while. But you don't apply much pressure, just keep going. Okay, guys, I gave it 2 coats of paint, and then I put 2 coats of this on. It's polyacrylic. This stuff does not turn. It comes in matte or gloss, which I usually keep both around because I use it so much. Okay, and when I went to put the power outlet on, this was such a cheap, thin piece of paneling they put on here that my screws would not work, so I went ahead and just Gorilla glued it. And then I found this that I got from Temu, this little hub. So I put it on there to expand this. And then I'm going to go ahead and just hook everything up, and I'll show you the picture when I'm done. When you do this, make sure that your outlet can handle everything you're putting in it, because you don't want to burn your stuff up. And this is also a surge protector, so, but yeah, you want to make sure you don't burn your stuff up, so don't put too much power in the plug. And as you can see, it looks a lot better, but guys, learn from my mistake. I said one of these holes was, the cords didn't fit through, and I had to kind of break it, make it bigger. So make sure your cords actually fit. But yeah, eventually the printer will be in the studio with my computer and all that. And I still have a few little things over here to figure out what I'm doing with. But it looks a lot better than it did when it started. So come on back. I think next week we're doing wood burning. All right, bye.